Hello everyone, CoinHound here. Today we're going to profile another coin from what I consider to be the best new series of coins out there, and that's the Queen's Virtues series from St. Helena. Back in the 1800s, Queen Victoria of England put together a list of virtues designed to inform and guide the behavior of English monarchs. On the list, she identified 6 virtues: victory, truth, justice, charity, courage, and constancy. These virtues are being celebrated and commemorated in a new series of coins jointly issued by the island of St. Helena and the East India Company. On your screen, I have the second coin in the series commemorating the virtue of truth. Earlier in the year, I profiled the first coin in the series, victory, and I'll leave the link for that video in the description section. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So this is the proof version of the coin, so it is of a pretty limited mintage. When I profiled the first coin in the series, I did the uncirculated version, but this is the proof version. It comes with this very nice, high-quality container. This is kind of a soft material. You have the logo of the East India Company there. I had done another video on the East India Company when I was profiling their 250 gram silver bar, which I think is just a fabulous silver bar. But I did a little historical profile of the East India Company as well, and it's a very interesting story. And I do talk a little bit about that logo and where that came from. So I'll put the link to that video in the description as well. And I'd highly encourage you to check out those videos if you haven't already seen them, because they're quite interesting, and they have been 2 of my more popular videos over the past year. So let's go ahead and take a look at this coin. So we open it up here. Whoa, lots of beautiful shine. We've got a couple different inserts here. Okay. This back one here is a little bit of information about caring for your coins. So that's kind of neat. Don't usually get that with coin packages. Okay, and then we have the certificate of authenticity, the Queen's Virtues Truth, certifying that this 1 ounce silver proof coin is number 1063 of 2500. So a pretty limited mintage there of 2500. And it does note here that the Queen's Virtue series, this coin series, was launched on the 95th anniversary of the birth of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. This magnificent collection of gold and silver coins feature the allegorical personifications of victory, truth, charity, justice, courage, and constancy. Okay, so that's neat. And then you have a little insert with some explanations about the series and the coin itself. So just giving a little background on the Queen's Virtues. Widely acknowledged as principles founded by Queen Victoria in the Victorian Age and carried forward by Queen Elizabeth II, the Queen's Virtues celebrates the core virtues that both are considered to have held and to hold. The Queen's 6 virtues were first presented in the Victoria Memorial situated outside Buckingham Palace and features allegorical personifications of those 6 virtues: victory, truth, justice, charity, courage, and constancy. It notes this second coin in this inspiring numismatic collection represents truth, a basic principle, the importance of being and acting truthfully as a core virtue can be directly attributed to Queen Victoria herself. In modern times, Queen Elizabeth II is known to have a compelling sense of herself as a spiritual being who is a searcher and seeker of truth. Vincit omnia veritas. Excuse me, my Latin's not the greatest there. Hopefully I pronounced that somewhat close. But Latin phrasing translated as truth conquers all. And then it does note that the issuing authority is St. Helena, it is part of the British Commonwealth. So the Queen does appear on their coins. It's a 2021 coin with a 1 pound denomination, 3/9 fine silver, 1 troy ounce, and a 38.61 millimeter diameter. And as we mentioned before, proof and a mintage of 2500. Okay, so let's take a close look at this. Okay, and there's a little dust and stuff on the screen there. Okay, so there you see it. And I'm going to try to give you a steady look at this by putting it on a stand here. So just bear with me for a moment. So, on the website of the East India Company, it does note that the second coin represents truth. The allegorical personification of truth is depicted as a glad-winged figure, I'm having a little trouble talking today, holding a mirror in her right arm, which is symbolic of self-truth. Next to her stands a child bearing a palm branch, whom she comforts, demonstrating the role of all of us to protect the innocent. Taking its inspiration from the allegorical figure of the virtue of truth as depicted on the Victoria Memorial. Okay, I thought I would throw a little insert to the video here showing the Victoria Memorial. It's pictured there on the left with Buckingham Palace in the background. And it is a memorial to Victoria and has representations of her 6 virtues on there, including victory on the top, and then a number of others in various other locations on the memorial. This is a kind of a closer up view there. You can see Victoria there. Just off to the left here, this is Truth. And so that's the one we'll be taking a closer look at here. And you can see the similarity to the visual on the coin. The angel here holding the mirror, as we saw in the coin, and then also with an arm of protection around the child down here. Okay, this other figure here on her right, our left as we're looking at it, does not appear to be represented on the coin. It just appears to be these 2 figures here, or at least visually, perhaps this one is just blocked by the angle of the presentation. So I thought you might find that interesting to see what the basis of the inspiration is. And let's jump back into the video. So this is inspired by, and to a certain extent duplicates, the representation of truth on the memorial outside Buckingham Palace. It is a memorial that has personifications of all 6 of these virtues. Once again, we have that Latin saying there, which means truth conquers all. If we zoom in a little bit, you can see the mirror in her hand there. And it's kind of neat how you have kind of a mirror-like background to the figure and more of a little bit of a frosted version to the angel. But the surface of the mirror itself inside the frame has that mirror-like finish. So tell me that's not really neat. Okay, and then you got the figure with the palm branch down here. This might be a little bit hard to get a good focus on. That's the East India Company privy there, EIC. And I must say that the East India Company has become perhaps my favorite mint. For a long time it was Intaglio, but I think they may have been superseded by the East India Company. So you can see there, this is just a beautiful coin. And then I'm going to turn it over, and we have Queen Elizabeth II. Very nice effigy of her there. And then St. Helena, £1, 2021. And I should note that in the video I linked in the description on a coin 1 of the series, I do go through a bit of the history of the island of St. Helena. It's pretty interesting history. The island nation is probably best known for being the final stop for Napoleon during his 2nd exile. He died on the island, I think 6 or 7 years after his exile began there. And that's perhaps what the island is best known for. So I do look at that history in the other video. Okay, so that's very nice there. As I said, it is a proof version, so got some fingerprints on the capsule there, so we'll just do a little bit more of a close-up there so you can get a look at it. And then we'll flip it over, and you get a real close look there. Now you get a little bit of a better view of the privy there, that EIC. And just look at the detail on the feathers. the hair. Just a beautiful, beautiful coin. Okay. And while we're wrapping up here, I just, as a quick preview, I do also have the Victory in proof. And I got the Truth through Bold Precious Metals, and I think it was about $123. So it is a bit pricey. The uncirculated are much more affordable, much more like a silver round or a regular coin. But these, of course, have a very limited mintage. And this, of course, is the Victory coin, coin 1 in the series. A little bit of dust on it there. Somewhat similar. Also inspired by the Victoria Memorial statue there. And as I said, I do go into some detail on this coin and the history of the island in the video linked in my description. And then the second video takes a look at the East India Company and the really fantastic 250 grand silver bar that they're putting out. So anyways, that's Victory and Truth. And these are both 2021 coins, so they came out about 5 months apart or 6 months apart, so I don't know if that'll be the sequence, but there are 4 coins to go in the series, and you can just see the beauty of them there here. If you don't want to pay out the big amount for the proof, as I said, when the uncirculateds come out, they do tend to be pretty affordable. The Truth one here, the proof, is available on Bold Precious Metals, I think, as I'm doing this. You can also get them through the East India Company, but the shipping charge out of England is a bit hefty. So unless you're ordering a number of coins there to kind of divide up the shipping charge across, it really does add quite an extra bit onto the premium, which is already fairly high. So anyways, there's the 2 coins. Truth, sorry, I'm going backwards here. Truth on the right, Victory on the left. Okay, and this is the one the Truth is the one that's available at Bold Precious Metals now. So anyways, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought think in the comments. Give me a like if you liked it. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that fun stuff. Hope you have a great day, a great evening. This is CoinHound.